Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented the Union Budget on Tuesday and a speech lasted for about 90 minutes. The FM spoke on various topics, but unfortunately, sports didn't find much of a mention during her shortest speech so far. Nonetheless, the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports saw an increase in its budget allocation at Rs 3,062 crores for FY22, an increase of over 300 crores compared to the last year, which is the highest ever allocation to the ministry. India's success at the Tokyo Olympics and the upcoming sporting events scheduled this year, including the Asian Games, Winter Olympics, Commonwealth Games, the Women's FIH Hockey World Cup, among others, seems to have influenced this year's allocation, which of course is a welcome move. But the question remains of whether or not this allocation is substantial enough. Let's look at the numbers, and the numbers for 2021 that you are seeing are the revised estimates. The Khelo India scheme has seen a gradual increase in its allocation over the years. The upward trend continued this year, and the funds allocated increased by over Rs 100 crores. The Sports Authority of India saw a marginal increase in its allocation at Rs 653 crores against the revised estimates of the previous fiscal that stood at Rs 599 crore. The forecast estimates for FY21 amounted to Rs 660 crores. Comparing the latest allocation of Rs 653 crores against the FY21 amount reflects a slight dip in allocation. Looking at the upcoming events, including the Summer Olympics 2024, the increase in allocation could have been more considering the infrastructure needs of such a marquee event. Also, considering that RF Khan is India's sole representative at the Winter Olympics, a raise in size allocation could have helped with the infrastructure needs for future competitions. Now, as far as the assistance to National Sports Federation is concerned, the allocation stood at Rs 280 crores, same as the forecast estimates of FY21. But comparing it with the revised estimates of Rs 181 crores for FY21, a jump of Rs 100 crores can be seen. We'll need to wait and watch until the next budget to see how these funds are utilized. Another area that could encourage more athletes is the rewards handed to them. In the previous fiscal, the amount set aside for rewarding them was Rs 363 crores. This has been revised to Rs 245 crores for this budget. The Finance Minister has proposed an amount of Rs 357 crores. But it depends on the way you look at it. If the amount is reduced next year, then there isn't much of a change in allocation. Now, if we really compare ourselves to a powerhouse like China, we are really far away. For example, China spent almost 10 billion yuan ahead of the Tokyo Olympics, and the results were for everyone to see as they bagged 88 medals. The increase in the budget allocation is a welcome move, but multiple changes are required and needed if we want to match the success of countries like China and the US.